Hey there, Camp Catch a Rainbow. Welcome to Monday in the Art Tent. Today we are going to make the explosion book. This is just my favorite. It's just so satisfying. I just love it. So this is my front. This is my back. Here's another example my daughter made. We've got cherries and then a very funny cactus. She thinks that's hilarious. So out of your arts and crafts kit, you are going to need the 3 sheets of the little square black paper that looks like this. There should be 3 of them. You also need the 2 white sheets of square paper. You need your glue stick. You need your 2 squares of chipboard, your brown paper, and you need the black ribbon. From home, you will need markers of some sort to decorate your white sheets of paper. So you're gonna go ahead and pause the video right here and decorate your paper however you want. Pick one to be the front and one to be the back and decorate, decorate, decorate. Remember that you're only going to see about 4.5 inches of it. So my daughters did trace it really lightly to draw into it. So you can do that with a pencil and then erase it when you're done. You can do it however you want. I just drew mine and kind of made sure that I put my big picture in the center and then decorated around it. So go ahead and do that. Pause the video right here. And then when you're done drawing, come back and join us. All right, so now you have your paper all decorated. So now what we're going to do is we're going to glue it onto the chipboard. I'm going to turn the camera down so you can see what I am doing. All right, so we've got our glue stick, we've got our white decorated paper, and we've got our chipboard. So I like to glue on a scrap piece of paper so I don't get my table dirty. So you might want to go ahead and grab one of those. And then you're going to always glue the smaller piece. So we're going to take our glue stick and get it around the edges really good. And we're going to take our paper and we're going to, I like to put the paper down and then kind of center it on to the white paper. And you're going to get it really, really, really pressed down on the edges especially. So now your paper is glued on, but we've got these edges. So what are we going to do? We're going to wrap it like a Christmas present. So we're gonna put glue all along that one edge and all along the second edge. And then we're going to fold it over and make a nice crease. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna fold it over and fold it over and make a nice crease. Give it a nice kind of once over so that it looks like this. Now we've got these 2 edges. So we're going to fold the corners down again, like a Christmas present. See, so we folded it in and folded it in. So we're going to do that again on the other side. I'm going to take my corner and come down to the edge of the chipboard. Fold it down and then fold it down. Okay, now we're ready to glue. So I'm going to fold those corners back up and put a little bit of glue on them. Put a little bit of glue on them and fold them down. And so you're going to do that again. You're going to glue it and fold it in. So now both of those corners are glued. Then you're going to take your glue stick and just roll it along this edge and glue it again. And then you're going to turn it over to the other side and do the same thing. Glue, glue. And then fold it down and do it again. Give it a good crease. Clean up those edges. So now it's wrapped like a Christmas present. Okay, now that we have both of these done, we're going to set them off to the side. If you have a book or something, go ahead and set them under that. You can get rid of your scrap piece of paper for right now. Now you need the 3 sheets that look like this, the little black square ones. We're going to fold them to make the inside of the book. I'm going to walk you through how to do that. All right, so you've got your paper and you're going to take it and you're going to fold it in half so it looks like a hot dog bun. Give it a really good crease. really good crease on it. So we've got this nice long rectangle. We're going to open it up and we're going to turn it, and we're going to do that again so that we make a cross across the middle. We're going to make another hot dog bun fold, and we're going to crease that down really, really, really good. Crease, 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 crease. Now we open it up and we've got that nice T in the middle. So we've got our 4 little corners. Now, when you set your paper down, it either looks like a valley or a mountain. So we've got our mountain with our little tunnel here that we can get through. We want it on the mountainside. So take your mountainside, and then you're going to take one corner and fold it over to the other corner. Again, making sure that it lines up as best as you can, and crease that all the way down. Give it a really good crease. And we're gonna open back up and it's gonna pop. So do you see how it did that? So it goes pop, and you want that pop. So this side and this side, we're gonna kind of push those cheeks in and smush it down. Kind of give a good crease and a good crease. So now you've got your inside. So you need to do that again with your second sheet and your third sheet. So now, once you get all 3 folded, so go ahead and pause the video if you need to fold all 3 of them. Once you get all 3 of them folded, you want to set them up so it looks like a little birdie is getting ready to eat. So you're going to get them set up so that it looks like the little birdie is ready to eat. And you want those birdies facing you. So we're going to pretend that the camera is you. 3 little birdies are hungry, hungry, hungry. All right. This birdie, Mama comes along and gives him a little wormy, and he is no longer hungry. So I am going to turn that birdie around. So turn that middle birdie so it's facing away from you. And this is how we're going to hook them together. We are going to take this square and we're going to slide it into this one, and we're going to glue it together. I'm going to scoot this birdie out of the camera for just a minute, and I'm going to move this over. So I've got my one birdie who's no longer hungry and my one birdie who's still hungry. I'm going to open him up and put glue on this square. So I'm going to open my glue, and I am going to put glue all over on just that one square. So just on that square. Now I'm going to take my birdie that's already been fed, and I'm going to slide them together, and then I am going to press down, and it's going to slide all the way in, and then you're just going to give it a good press. It's okay to open it up. It'll pop back together. All right, so we've got our hungry birdie and our birdie who's been fed, who is hooked together. Now we need to bring our other birdie back into the picture. We're going to take this square and slide it into the other square, just like we did. So I am going to put glue on this wing of this birdie on the inside, glue it all around, get a nice good thick glue, okay? And then I'm going to pick this back up. So I've got that square looking at you, and you're going to slide it together, and you're going to press, 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 press. So I'm going to open up my book and lay it flat and make sure it gets a really good press. That looks a little crooked, so I need to fix that. You want these to line up nice and straight. And that one's a little crooked, so we're gonna line that one up nice and straight. Okay, pop it back out. Okay, so we've got them all glued together. So we're gonna take them back together and smoosh them back in to make the smush book, or the explosion part. So now we've got it made. The next step is to get out your 2 pieces of white paper and your string. You're going to take your string, and you're going to take your glue stick and just put a little bit of glue right there and put it in the middle. So you want to fold your ribbon up, fold it in half, and pull it down, find that center and press that center in and drop it down. All right, next is we're going to glue the book inside the cover, or the back cover. So again, we're going to glue the smaller piece. I'm going to get out my scrap piece of paper. And I'm going to glue all around the edges. We want to make sure our glue doesn't go over the edges because we don't want our pages to stick together. I'm going to kind of clean that up, make sure it's all nice and clean. Then I'm going to take my cover and I'm going to do my best to center it on the cover. So I am going to put it down here and I'm going to press, 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 press. And use my fist and give a really good press. And then I'm going to do it again with the top part. So I'm going to open up my glue stick a little bit. I'm going to glue around the edges. Now, it's not so important to have this in the center of this. What's really important is that my edges of my book line up together. That's how to create this and make it look as if it's all centered. So I've got mine centered. I'm going to give it a good press, 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 press. And then I am all done. And now I'm ready to decorate the inside of my explosion book. So you can use pictures, you can color or paint a big sheet of paper and cut 4-inch squares to put in the middle of this to create a beautiful work of art. I am going to tie mine up and I'm going to set it under a book to make sure that it's nice and firm. So when you're all done, take a picture or a video and give us a post on Flipgrid of maybe what you put inside of it too. So these squares in here are 4 inches. These squares, you will have to cut your 4-inch square in half in a triangle. So you want to fold it down the middle and make a triangle. And you can glue those in here and make a beautiful picture, maybe a rainbow. You can do whatever you want, make an ombre, whatever you want, or you can glue photos in here. Really, the possibilities are endless. I would love to see what you made. So show us what you did on Flipgrid. Thanks for crafting with me today, campers. See you tomorrow. Bye.